So I get asked a lot from a lot of you guys, and even one of my viewers, you asked me, Mary, can you help give tips on how to dress and wear a suit when it's crazy hot out? Okay, so this video is for all you guys when it's a million degrees and it's hot and you don't know what to wear, but you have to wear a suit. Let me give you some tips on what to do when you are shopping for a suit, what to pick when you are working with a custom tailor, or if you're coming to my shop where I can make you a suit. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona. Things to bring to my attention or think about or have in the back of your mind on when to pick a fabric, right? So yes, I'm here in Arizona. I make a lot of 100% wool suits, okay? I think natural fibers, hands down, is one of the best things to pick. When you're shopping at a department store or a chain store, they might not always have 100% wool, so check the fiber because it might be 100% wool is breathable. It's a natural fiber, it's light, it's breathable. Now, don't think chunk wool from your grandfather wore. I have those fabrics I'm gonna show you in a minute, but this is a super light 100% wool fabric I make all the time. It's from the mill Scabal. I know Loro Piana has this and Gladson has this. I make a lot of custom suits from those two mills, but look at how thin it is. It's thin, it's light. This is a nice twill to it, which means the direction of how the fabric is woven, so it has some good body, but when you're picking a suit, you wanna pick how light it is. Now I know when you're grabbing the fabric, it's layers and layers of fabric, but you go to the pants, okay, and just pick this book. This pant is made out of this book I just showed you. So you want a really light, beautiful, lightweight wool, okay? You want it to be 100% wool, but I'm gonna get into other blends in a minute, but natural fibers tend to breathe better. It's when they're blended with synthetics that many times make it hot, okay? And when I talk about wool, don't think about, I think I mentioned this, like chunk wool that your grandfather wore. I do have these like heavy, heavy flannels. I'm not talking, I would never sell you a suit like this unless you lived like in Chicago. But for the summer, this is not the wool I'm talking about. I'm talking light, breathable, very handsome wool, okay? Another popular blend that I make for suits for my clients is wool and mohair. Mohair is another type of sheep that when they take the fibers from it and weave and spin the yarns and weave the fabric, it has a characteristic that is super cool and comfortable, and when it's blended with wool, it's like, it's the best. It's light, it's crisp, it doesn't wrinkle. So I have all these. I have some from Scabal and I have some from, this is a Loro Piana collection. I know you can't feel this because it's a video, but wool and mohair. Can you see that in there? Wool and mohair, it's backwards. Anyways, wool and mohair, it's a light, again, breathable because it's come from animals that are a natural fiber. It's not synthetic, but this combination of wool and mohair, it doesn't wrinkle. It's super light and breathable, and it will keep you cool and comfortable all the time. Now also, I also have from Loro Piana like a travel. I have a bunch of other different blends that are great for our climate, but I know if you're shopping at a department store or a chain store, they might not have this. But look into different blends of fabrics, wool and mohair, 100% wool, light blendable things that will just keep you more cool and comfortable, okay? If you're going to a tailor shop near you, ask for those sorts of fabrics and talk to the tailor about how it's just much more performance driven. It might cost you a little bit more, but to be comfortable, things cost money, but you're gonna pay off in the long run. When you're looking in your closet and you have that suit that's lightweight and breathable and you're not sweating a ton and you feel cool and comfortable, it's gonna be worth the extra 3, 4, 5, 10, $100, whatever you have to spend to get this, okay? Just think about that. Your time, your stress, little extra money goes a long way, all right? Next thing is, what I make is the lining. So the lining in the suit, if you can get a suit that's half lined, this is the lining. It's a polyester synthetic, sometimes it's Benberg lining. Again, this is kind of, it keeps the heat in your body. So if you could ever do a half line garment, I highly, highly, highly recommend that, okay? Half line still gives you, it has the durability, it protects the garment, but it keeps you a little bit more cool and comfortable. This is a great way. Now, this fabric is a little lighter, and so I would not necessarily recommend a fully unlined jacket because you need the lighter weight the fabric, you need a little bit more stability, you need that protection. But if it's half lined like this, and you're not wearing it 5 days a week because this will kind of wear out more, but this is a great way to keep you a little bit more cool and comfortable. All right, another blend of fabrics, I don't necessarily make this on pants, but just sport coats, is a wool, silk, and linen blend. The wool and silk and linen, the linen's a lightweight, it's super breathable. Linen suits are also really, really great, but they're gonna wrinkle a ton, so that might be a little bit messy, but if you're looking for more professional, look for wool, silk, and linen. So here is one of those. This is a sport coat I make. I necessarily wouldn't make this in pants, because of the blend of the fabric, I'm not a big fan of it. It's uncomfortable for my clients, especially with how trim and tailored they want their clothes to fit. This doesn't stretch, it's not comfortable. But here you see this jacket, it's totally unlined. It's just lining the sleeves so you can get your arms in and out, but a totally unlined jacket. And because this fabric is a little bit more beefy and has body to it, I would make this unlined because it will withstand. Some of these lighter fabrics, like I showed you in this book from Scabal, these just beautiful, you know, light. This is just too light and thin, I'm afraid, especially if you're a bigger guy. Your suit's not gonna last as long. You're gonna beat it up more, the more it's unlined, it's just not gonna perform and look nice, okay? Another tip you can do is, one, just don't drive in your suit, don't drive in your jacket, carry it. Carry it to the office, carry it to an event, hang it up in the back of your car, okay? Don't always wear it. Another thing you can do is just have an extra shirt. If you sweat a ton, keep an extra shirt at the office, wherever you're going, in the car, go change somewhere and then go to your appointment. We all sweat. I sweat all the time. It's not the end of the world. It's a natural thing, but just having extra clothes around will make you feel a little bit more cool and comfortable. But I hope you found that helpful. So one is the quality of the fabric. Two, have it half lined or no lining in the jacket. And three, just be prepared. Have an extra shirt, have an extra coat. Don't wear the coat. Keep it light and just, so I hope you found that helpful. My shop here in Phoenix is Q Contrary. I custom make suits and shirts for men and women. Any way I can be a resource for you. If you have any questions, send me a message, come by my shop. I'm happy to make you something, tailor something. But I know a lot of you are watching these videos and you're not local. Let me know how I can help you with your wardrobe. Thank you.